In this video I'm going to show you where bucks go when they leave your property for the winter months. So as you can see, the food plot did not do very well, and there's a reason for that. I had a trail camera set up over here, just right to the camera, and we had a huge flock of blackbirds come in, and they totally destroyed this food plot. And when it's only a fourth of an acre, that can happen. And so, but the cool thing was, we got a really nice target buck 4 hours after that. So, I can't complain too much about it, but that still is really bad because most of this stuff has already died, and the birds have just been eating on it like crazy. So, that can be one of the reasons why you're not seeing a mature buck or bucks in general. I mean, I know I haven't seen a deer here for a month or so. And the reason why, and it's great to have a reason, because if you don't have a reason, then you're not going to know, and you're going to wonder where is somebody trespassing on your land and stuff like that. But if you have a specific reason why they're not on your land, that's a good thing, because you can fix that. And just like this, you can fix this too, because they don't have adequate food. If you don't have adequate food and you don't have adequate cover, you're not going to have deer. And that's true to every property there is. If you do not have adequate food, the deer aren't going to want to eat it, they're not going to want to be by it, and they're not going to want to be on your property. If you don't have adequate bedding, the deer aren't going to want to stay on your property to eat your food during the day because you don't have good bedding, and it's not good for them, so they're going to go somewhere else and find something else. Bucks will travel during the late season to find adequate food and adequate cover. Just because it's not the rut anymore doesn't mean they're not going to stop traveling. You can see bucks travel to neighboring food sources that are a couple miles away to go get adequate food and adequate cover. And so that's what happened with our property. Our bedding's not that great, and I've been working on it. The switchgrass is only probably this tall, which won't provide the deer thermals. We have a couple places that the deer might bed, and I think there have been a couple bucks or a couple deer here and there avoiding the cameras. Because the last picture I had was November 25th, and then I went hunting on December 5th, and I saw a buck. And so trail cameras can be deceiving sometimes, but they can also be great tools to help you. And now over here, our bedding's not good at all either. But during the fall, it is because they still have cover. I mean, I found a lot of buck rubs in that spot because they did bed there during the fall. But now that all the leaves are out, there's no cover, they're not going to want to bed there. So if you're not seeing deer on your property, make sure you have adequate food and adequate cover, and you can fix that problem. And if you have ag fields around you like we do, they planted winter wheat and they disked it all up, and the deer don't really want to eat that because it's so small. And they have cornfields neighboring, so they're going to eat that instead because that's a lot better for them.